This is just a quick look at a new handheld that has kind of a Super Nintendo controller theme, and this is the PocketGo S30. This was sent to me by Bitboy. The link will be below. And here we go. So here's the packaging. Here's the back. It supports micro SD card, comes with a micro SD card, headphones, save games, battery life, 4 to 5 hours. And want to really compare it against, you know, it's going for that Super Nintendo controller look. And I wanted to compare it with a Super Nintendo controller. So here's a Super Nintendo controller and here's the handheld. As you can see, the buttons, for whatever reason, they made the buttons a lot smaller. And then the shoulder buttons here, has 2 sets of shoulder buttons. The bottom ones, those feel okay. The memory card it comes with, there you go. 16 gigabyte, plenty to retro game in. Here's the simple instructions it comes with. The micro USB charging cable, and the screen is a 3.5 inch, 480 by 320 IPS, quad core, 1.2 gigahertz, all winner A33. Here we go. Let's turn it on. Let's get this going. So here we go. This is pretty much what the screen looks like. You can, there is brightness and some basic settings. Some emulators have more options than others. It does PSP, Super Famicom, PlayStation, Neo Geo Pocket, Genesis, Mega Drive, PC Engine, WonderSwan, Dreamcast, Final Burn Alpha, Nintendo, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, MAME. It actually has 2 Game Boy Advance emulators on it. I found the GBA to be better. I'm going to jump right into PlayStation Portable. You're probably wondering, how does that look? It's got 1 game on it, and that's Metal Slug XX. Seems to be working okay. Let's turn that volume down so I can talk over it. Display settings. Okay, there we go. Many of the emulators shown here, you can choose the aspect ratio, which is nice. This does look way better in a 4:3. All right. Next up is Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. All right, here's some of the built-in games. Pretty easy to add additional games through your computer. Pretty straightforward with that. I'm not going to show that in this video. I just wanted to show you kind of what's included, kind of a quick look. I'll turn up the volume to just show. Genesis seems to be running pretty good. I'm going to show kind of sounds okay, but definitely Genesis seems to be working pretty good. I don't know how accurate that sound is. Lots of different options you can do on a game. This is using the Pico Drive 1.93. Let me go ahead and show you this. And I did notice an issue with this. I want to show it to you. I think my biggest issue is the sound. Want to just show it kind of running. Okay. show you something else. In the settings here, which I thought there'd be more setting options here, there is per emulator more settings, but hopefully this firmware can be updated and kind of go from there, right? Game Boy Advance, so this is the better Game Boy Advance. Right, so there's two Game Boy Advance emulators on here. I don't know why both are on here, but this one is the better one. This is PlayStation. Versus SN. A lot of Capcom stuff on here. So we got extra stuff. Resume. Some options here. Frame skip. Display. I don't like the button layout for fighters, but it's playable. It's not perfect. I mean, it looks decent. That's running PlayStation. Next up is Super Nintendo. That sound automatically doesn't sound accurate, so that's an issue. Let's see, can we get... Okay, we go here. You can change the display. Full screen. Okay, you can change the display aspect ratio. For me, I don't like playing classic games stretched out. It's such a great game. Playing good. That control pad's a little bit small. I don't think the sound's 100%. But for most people, I think it's definitely doable. Ah, good old PC Engine. All right. Okay, got Street Fighter on it. That's kind of cool. R-Type. Well, we'll do R-Type. Change pad, net play, change options, full screen. Playing this pretty good. Okay. Super graphics. All right, I'm going to show NES. So far, so good. Some games are running better than others, but definitely doable. You go here, you go to settings, video setup, you go to original. Okay, and then you got original aspect ratio. Some emulators have more options with that too, just a heads up. All right, Super Mario Land 2, this is a Game Boy. Definitely want to show you this. This one definitely is not running as good. It's got some graphics issues, screen issues. Let's go to select state options, scalar, full screen, none. Such a great game. That's one of my favorite Game Boy games. They include Dreamcast emulators on these, and just Sonic Adventure 2, which is not the best game. And I'm going to show you, like, okay, yeah, it can run Dreamcast. Let's see what it looks like. So it's obviously like a lower resolution. The audio is not too great. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough to write. It's not running Dreamcast great at all. Ugh. Almost unplayable. So what do I think of this? I think it's a decent budget option for people that want to just game and not collect on a affordable handheld. Is it perfect? No. It's going to play all the classic stuff. I think it definitely needs a custom firmware upgrade. It is easy to add games. You just simply just take out the SD card or even plug your handheld into your computer. It's easy as drag and drop folders into the console. I like that. Super easy. Overall, it's got some decent emulators on it. Not perfect, some better than others, with some additional options on some. Sound is so-so on a few of them. It still is a decent consideration for people that don't want a game. So there you have it. Quick look. Thank you for watching the channel. If you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button and click the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. This is just a quick review. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Take care.